Hello, my fellow peeps, and welcome to the 6th season of the Salute House Show. I can't wait for you guys to show how much appreciative and grateful that I'm going to be when I'm saluting on stuff that I like. Well, if any of you have different opinions on what I'm going to salute on that you don't like or just don't give a fucking shit nowadays, your opinions will be tolerated. Anyways, let's start the show on the right damn foot.
Lethal Enforcer.
Gran Turismo is a 2023 American biographical sports drama film based on the sim racing video game series developed by Polyphony Digital since 1997. Produced by Columbia Pictures, PlayStation Productions, and 2.0 Entertainment, the film was directed by Neill Blomkamp from a screenplay by Jason Hall and Zach Balin. It depicts a sensationalized account of real-life British driver Jann Mardenborough, a teenage Gran Turismo player who became a professional racing car driver. And he drove so goddamn fast. The film stars Archie Madekwe as Mardenborough, alongside David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, Darren Barnett, Jerry Howelly Horner, and Jimon Hanso. I apologize for the mispronunciation and for the stuttering that'll happen in a few episodes. Alright peeps, let's get into it. Warning, spoilers will occur. The keyword is will. Alright, following a pitch by marketing executive Danny Moore, Nissan establishes the GT Academy to recruit skilled players of the racing simulator Gran Turismo and transform them into real racing drivers. Danny enlists former driver turned mechanic Jack Salter to train the players. Initially reluctant, Jack accepts after growing tired of the arrogance of his team's driver Nicholas Kappa. Meanwhile, Jann Mardenborough, a teenage gamer from Cardriff, dreams of becoming a racing driver despite his father Steve's disapproval. Wow. What an ass of a decision. Jann learns he is eligible for the GT Academy after setting a time record. The night before his race, Jann and his brother Kobe attend a party, where Jann meets Audrey. However, the police arrive, the party breaks up, and as they are driving away, the police pull the two cars of parties over. As the police start talking to the people in the other car, Jann decides not to get taken in by the police and drives off, leading the police on a chase and finally getting away. Wow! How fucking lucky can Jann be with that driving skills? I wonder if anyone could do that in real life. No, wait. If there's a movie adaptation based on any of the Grand Theft Auto games. Upon arriving home, Jann and Kobe's dad is waiting outside, and Jann tells Kobe he'll take the fall. As punishment, Jann is taken to his father's workplace but leaves early to participate in a qualifying race, which he wins, securing a spot in the GT Academy. Yeah, follow your dreams, Jann. Don't let anyone or your dad fuck up your dreams. At the Academy camp, Jack subjects the competitors to various tests, narrowing them down from 10 to 5. Jann impresses Jack by correctly diagnosing a wreck caused by glazed brakes. The final 5 compete in a race to determine who will represent Nissan. Jann narrowly wins against the American competitor, Matty Davis, but Danny prefers Matty for his commercial appeal. Jack insists on selecting Jann, who ultimately becomes the representative. Jann is informed that finishing at least 4th in any qualifying race will earn him a professional license and contract with Nissan. In his first professional race in Austria, he finishes last after being spun by Kappa. Despite improving over subsequent races, he fails to finish the penultimate race in Spain. Damn! In Dubai, during his final qualifying race, Kappa crashes and despite debris damage, Jann finishes 4th, earning his license. I wonder if Jann has ever got the chance to eat some Dubai chocolate after the race. How the hell should I know? I never watched that movie myself, but I'm saluting it anyhow. He travels to Tokyo with Danny and Jack to sign his contract and uses his bonus to fly Audrey to Tokyo, starting a relationship. Jann's first place post-signing is at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. God damn it. He maintains a high position until his car lifts at Floodplatz's corner, crashes and kills a spectator. Oh, damn! Horrified, Jann is reluctant to race again and blames himself for the spectator's death. Jack, who experienced a similar accident at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, encourages Jann to return. An inquiry clears Jann, but professional sentiment turns against sim drivers. Danny decides a sim driver team must compete at the Le Mans and finish on the podium to prove their worth. Yeah, I said Le Mans, not Le Mans. Who the fuck would pronounce that shit for the first time without even knowing it is beyond my stupid ass. My fourth wall breaking ass.
Le Mans 24!
What the hell was that? Man, who cares? Back to the Salute House episode. Danny recruits Maddie and fellow GT Academy participant Antonio Cruz to join Jann. On race day, Jann's father apologizes for not supporting him. Well, apology accepted, Steve. Shaken by Frederick Schullen's crash, Jann is motivated by Jack playing his training music. Maddie and Antonio compete their shifts, but Antonio is brought in early due to cramps. Ah, damn! That's not good. A dropped wheel nut. Nut? Is that what she said nowadays? Okay, all joking aside, a dropped wheel nut during a pit stop causes Jann to lose positions. Oh no, that's not good. Using racing lines learned from the video game, he regains his position, breaking a lap record. Wow! On the final lap, Jann narrowly beats Kappa, securing third place and a podium finish for Nissan. The netblog shows the real Jann Mardenborough, having completed in over 200 races and serving as his own stunt double in the film. Well, how impressive. Okay, so the development on the film based on Gran Turismo was revealed in July 2013. Well, too bad I didn't know that shit. So yeah, the development of that movie was revealed with Michael DeLuca and Dana Brunetti producing and Alex C. writing the script. Joseph Kosinski was set to direct the film in June 2015 from a new screenplay by John and Eric Holber. However, the Kosinski version was no longer moving forward as of February 2018. In May 2022, it was announced the film was again in development with Blomkamp being attached to it direct in June. The main cast were announced in September 2022, while other cast additions signed in November. The film began in Hungary that month and wrapped in December. The film score was composed by Lauren Balfe and Andrew Kay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother mispronouncing Andrew Kay's last name. So this film has grossed $44.4 million in the United States and Canada, and $77.7 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $122.1 million. Wow! The film received mixed reviews. On the review aggregator website, Rotten Tomatoes, 65% of 225 critics' reviews are positive with an average rating of 6.1 out of 10. The website's consensus reads, Gran Turismo's brisk action and feel-good underdog drama are undermined by its loose telling of the fact-based story. But this is still a generally solid racing movie. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 48 out of 100 based on 46 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. Audiences surveyed by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade on A on an A+ to F- scale, while those polled at PostTrack gave it a 90% overall positive score. And the film was nominated for Best Adaptation at the Game Awards 2023. Despite the negative reviews, long-ass postpones, and all that fucking con bullshit, this movie is worth a try to watch. So in conclusion, my fellow peeps, if you are a fan of Gran Turismo and other racing simulator games, this film is the one for you. Neill Blomkamp, you have made the best film adaptation that everyone ever saw in theaters. Yeah, and everyone has to offer for that matter. And as for you peeps, if some of you find this film is a different story, that's fine. At least play any of the Gran Turismo games on any PlayStation console. Other than that, I recommend watching Gran Turismo 2023 film. It's worth your while.